The little girl picked up the leftover food with her chopsticks and happily ate it. That food was meant to last for 10 days for both the mother and the daughter. Seeing this, the father broke down in tears of regret. He remembered all the sins he had committed in his previous life. Every time he got drunk, he used to beat his wife. He had even thought of selling his daughter to pay off his debts. His wife could no longer endure such a life. That day, she wrote a farewell note. Then she jumped into the river with their daughter. When the villagers pulled them out with a fishing net, they were already gone. The death of his wife and daughter completely awakened the man. From that day on, he began working hard. In a short time, he became a well-known businessman. His secretary confessed her love to him several times, but his heart belonged only to his late wife. The secretary began to resent him. Together with the vice president, she plotted an attack against him. When he was on the verge of death, God gave him one more chance to repent. He was sent back an hour before his wife and daughter jumped into the river. The suicide note his wife left was still on the table, with fresh tears on it. He immediately ran toward the river to save them, but seeing him only made his wife more determined. The man fell to his knees and begged for forgiveness. He swore he would change this time, but it was already too late. His little daughter was gone. To prove his sincerity, the man decided to cut off his own hand. His kind-hearted wife stopped him. She promised to give him one more chance to earn forgiveness for his sins. Later, the family returned home and began living together again in peace. However, there was no food left in the house. The man had lost everything earlier because of gambling. His wife had to borrow food from the neighbors. One of them even suggested an immoral way to earn money. Fortunately, the man arrived in time and stopped her. He drove the neighbor away and promised his wife that they would soon live a prosperous life. She didn't take his words seriously, but this time he meant it. Later, the man went to a friend to borrow some food. He promised that he would return the money 100 times over. Half believing him, the friend went along as they visited a house. The man used the borrowed money to buy all the broken utensils from that house. The owner thought he had made a great deal, but in reality, he was the one being deceived. The man later took those utensils to an antique shop in the city. After a careful inspection by the shop owner, it was discovered that the utensils were over 3,000 years old and worth up to $60 million. Subscribe for the next